and gentlemen, in today's video, we are going to be going over CJ Stroud's performance last night. We are going to be going over what Colin Cowherd said a couple days ago, which I still can't believe. We're going to take a look at a very rare W by the NFL, and if you guys stick around, you're going to find my top 5 discontinued snacks from when I was a kid that I would do anything to have back. And also, there's a couple other things, as always, but before we start, we got to plug away. So, don't forget to use code WyattzWorld on G Fuel or Prize Picks, where you can save yourself a discount on any G Fuel products or match up to $100 of your first deposit. You can also use code WYATT10 to save yourself a discount on any Waggle merch. Link is in the description. Alright, I'm done plugging now. Let's get into the video. Yeah, I'm still working on new intro music. Someone actually emailed me yesterday, like it should be coming soon, but for now we're still unfortunately stuck with this. Alright, so first thing we're going to talk about today is CJ Stroud's performance yesterday in his first preseason game. Look, the guy's trash. He's cooked. He's not going to be good at all. The future of the Texans is absolutely doomed. Is something that an absolute clown would say. You guys want to know my actual thoughts on his first preseason performance? My actual dead-ass thoughts? He's a rookie quarterback in his first NFL experience ever. Who cares? Remember when Jamar Chase couldn't catch a ball all of preseason and everyone said he was going to be a huge bust? That worked out well, didn't it? Alright, next up, we're going to be digging into what Colin Cowherd said, and as of Friday morning at 9:52 a.m., he still has not made a comment or an apology on this, and I believe he said this on Wednesday, by the way. Anyway, Colin made a list of quarterbacks who he said can't win a Super Bowl. Yes, can't. I know, he had a typo on his own segment, but you can go watch it. He says quarterbacks who can't win a Super Bowl, and if you look on this list, he proceeds to even read the name Dwayne Haskins. Yeah, Dwayne Haskins, the quarterback who died. The quarterback that I'm pretty sure he covered when he died. Like, how does he do that? How does a man of this magnitude just make a list and put that name on the list consciously and even say it without completely realizing that the man has been gone for over a year? You can tell after he says it too, he kind of stutters, so it's almost like he has a moment of realization, but at the same time, it's his list. Someone didn't just give him this list. He made this list. So if you want to call that a mistake, it's a pretty big one, but I think the worst part of it all is, again, he has yet to comment. He has yet to say anything on it. Pretty bad, man. Like, it's pretty bad. Alright, after Colin Cowherd, we're going to be taking a peek at the people who were lucky enough to pre-order Madden through Amazon. This is super quick news, but apparently if you pre-ordered the game through Amazon.com, you're already going to be getting it in the mail. People have been getting it in the mail since yesterday. And yeah, you can play it. You have the disc. And no, I know. People are already going to be telling me on Twitch and stuff, I can play the game early if I set my time zone to New Zealand and this and that. Guys, it's not that deep. I'm cool with waiting until the game comes out on Monday night, but I am saying if it came in the mail a couple days early, that would be super cool too. Alright, up next, we're going to be taking a look at a very rare W by the NFL, because they normally don't give us what we want, and this time they did. So the NFL has come out with a new updated version of NFL Plus, and as you can see, not only is it affordable, but it now includes Red Zone if you do NFL Plus Premium. I mean, it's still a good deal just to get NFL Plus in general, $40 a year, and you get NFL Network with it. I mean, that's a lot of games, but the thing about this is, you know, there's going to be that crowd of people who are like, I don't want to pay for a year of football because, you know, I'm not going to watch it a full year. I'm only going to watch it for 6 months. Fair point. So now we can do month to month. $6.99 for NFL Plus, $14.99 for NFL Plus Premium. So that's $15 a month for NFL Network plus Red Zone. Like that's incredible. All right, next up, we're going to be taking a peek at our boy Carson Wentz to see what he's been up to, because I know everyone's been wondering that, right? You haven't? Well, we're going to look anyway, because I thought you guys would care. According to Carson Wentz, he says he's back in the lab. It just looks a little different so far this year. And as you can tell, he's wearing his Eagles helmet, Commanders jersey, and Colts shorts. Oh, Carson, not to say you look desperate, but you kind of look desperate. Realistically, the guy said he's comfortable taking any role, including a backup role. I think he just wants to get on a team, so I think someone should sign him. Patriots, Raiders, Buccaneers, like there's a lot of teams that could use him on their bench. I just thought it was funny how he is presenting himself. It's actually kind of like humorous. Alright, now we're going to try the Immaculate Grid before we get into the top 5 list and conclude the video. I understand this video might be a little bit short, but it's Friday, so hey, I don't feel that bad. Also, I haven't done one of these in a couple days, so if I'm rusty, bear with me, but I'm confident. Alright, so across the top, we're dealing with Falcons, Giants, and 1,000-yard rushing seasons. Then going down the left, we've got Saints, Rams, and Cowboys. Let's start off with the players, because they're always the hardest part for me, for some reason, I don't know why. Deion Sanders. Attaboy, prime time. Falcon Ram is Todd Gurley. Falcon Saint, off the top of my head, I can't think of nothing. Saint Giant should be Eli Apple. Where did he just go? I think he's on Miami now. Which is also interesting because of Tyreek. I don't know how that's gonna work. Anyway, moving on. How about a giant ram? Odell. And then a giant cowboy. I'll think of someone there for sure. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the rushing seasons now. 1,000-yard rushing season for the Saints since 1999. Did I use AP for this? Because he played for the Saints technically, but he didn't break 1,000 yards with them. Or should I do someone who actually broke 1,000 with them? Like Mark Ingram did, right? I miss Mark, man. He was a beast. He might still be in the league, but he's just not the man anymore. Now we need a 1,000-yard rusher for the Rams, and we can't use Gurley there anymore, so I'm gonna go ahead and probably enter Marshall Faulk. And that leaves us with a cowboy. I'll give Zeke some love. I think I have one for the giant Dallas. I'm giving up on the Falcons saying it's gonna be obvious and I'm gonna get made fun of, but I just don't know and I can't waste any more time. This one is a Hail Mary kind of. I'm 90% certain it's gonna be right. Alfred Morris, running back. He's been on a bunch of teams. He's on San Francisco for a little bit too. I think Miami even. Hey, ooh, there we go. That was a good percent too. But this one, I don't know. Oh yeah, dude, look at this list of players. I would have never thought of this. Not a bad list though. All right, now we're moving on to my top 5 list of the video, and it's my top 5 discontinued snacks from my childhood that I would do anything to have back. So starting with number 5, we've got Vault. Does anybody remember this? It was Coca-Cola's like Mountain Dew style drink, but it was almost an energy drink. I don't know how to describe it, honestly. It was good. I really liked it. They had a red version of it too eventually, but then it just got discontinued, I think, in like 2010 or 2011. This stuff was crazy, man. Like, you actually kind of got a little rush of energy from it, so it was wild, but you could buy it in 12 packs, so it wasn't an energy drink. That's why it was so confusing. My mom didn't like me drinking it, but that didn't stop young dog here. I'm sure if it came out now, I would hate it, but back then it was one of my favorite things ever, and I'm still a little bit heartbroken that it was taken from me so violently. Up next, we've got LeBron James Lightning Lemonade Bubblegum. Oh yeah, this just throws me back to elementary school when we would take the MCA math and reading tests every year. Dude, this gum was elite. Like, I still don't think I've ever had gum that's tasted this good. And at the time, I didn't even know who LeBron was. I didn't pay attention to sports. I just remember my mom would always let me go in the week of these tests and pick a pack of gum because you could always bring in gum for them because it would help kids think. And I would always specifically grab the Variety 4-pack that had 4 different flavors, but one of them was the LeBron James Lightning Lemonade. I could still taste it. Like, it was sour, but it was great kind of sour. But like everything else, it was savagely taken away from me. All right, up next, we got Altoid Sours. Yeah, they actually used to have really good tasting Altoids, not just mint and cinnamon ones that burn your mouth. And yeah, they might still come out with some fun Altoids every now and again, but they're not these Altoids. Like, these were legitimately elite. They were electric. They had tropical, they had lemon, they had raspberry, they had like 5 or 6 different flavors. My dad would buy these things even, and he didn't even like candy. Like, that's how good they were. A grown man was purchasing them, but guess what? They got selfish with them and stripped our rights. Haven't had one in like 10 years and I've been pissed ever since. All right, and up next, we've got Ritz Bits S'mores. Plain and simple, I would do extremely illegal things for these to come back. I don't need to explain much. It was graham crackers and then you had marshmallow and chocolate half and half in the middle. One of my first memories of being a kid is actually seeing the Simpsons one in the stores, but they had just regular ones. I had them for snack time a couple times in elementary school. And then, like everything else on this list, one day I woke up and I was completely pillaged of my rights to eat them, and they were violently, savagely, and maliciously taken away from me. And last but not least, we've got the OG Betty Crocker Scooby-Doo fruit snacks. And no, don't even show me this new bullshit that's not the same. Don't, seriously, stop. The OG ones were the best because specifically they used artificial flavoring. They don't do that anymore. Therefore, the formula changed and they suck. These were the best fruit snacks ever. I would still buy these by the box, by the carton, by the pallet if they made them, but they don't. There's never been a fruit snack to even touch these things. There's never been a fruit snack to even grace the same tier as these fruit snacks. Especially the blue one, but all of them were elite. And then, like everything else on this list, do I dare say it, they were fucking taken from us. I think about them every day. And that is gonna be it for today's video, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, you already know what to do to show support. With everything I just said, I'm gonna hop off and get this edited so you guys can get a good start to your weekend. I hope you enjoy your weekend, and as always, I will see you in the next upload.